welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. And welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are important, those great sixth.
David Aldridge, thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Cody Zeller. Junior's out there with Smith. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And for the Spurs, Murray out there with Paul George. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Favors. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward. Greg, coming out of the All-Star break, a couple teams have really turned up the intensity, haven't they?
Playoff seedings are in sight, Kev, and no doubt this is a crucial stretch of the season, especially for teams that will be on the bubble.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
Giannis outside. Nobody near George. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And that one's good, Junior.
Boy, it is tough to match Junior's competitive fire. Anything an opponent does, he wants to do better.
Now here's Murray. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Memphis.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Got that one up quick. Junior's got a couple of 3s now in the first for Miami.
When he's in rhythm, Junior's a threat to score. The defense better beware.
Here's Giannis. Favors passes to George. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, one good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
And, Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you could argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the 3 and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it.
And some changes here for the Heat. Chandler's checked in, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Ish Smith. And San
aspect, they were totally outplayed.
O'Connor, guarded by Augustine. Outside, Walker. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Favors.
Oh, hell no, what the fuck?
On the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Miami. It's his first trip to the line.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Powell, he's checked in for the Heat. Tyler Hero comes in for Butler. And so Favors nails both of them. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the tenacity of Junior's inside play goes right into the defender to get a foul and put the
knocks down the first one. And the Spurs with some changes. Summonich is checked in, and Anthony subbed in for Paul George.
One thing you know about Junior is while he's on the floor, he's going to play with his father in mind. He was a very good player, but Junior trying to honor his late father's legacy every time he laces him up.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis. That one drops for him.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The pass to O'Connor. Now here's Anthony. Releases. And the jump by Giannis.
That reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
George, that's a two-pointer. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
They've got Paul George. DeJounte Murray is out there with Favors. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Timberwolves, was outstanding. He had 44 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him. Kevin, we'll see if he can keep it going tonight.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Clock at 4. Here's Murray. Sweet little floater. Murray's got his first points in this one.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Junior.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The shot by George, no good.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
1-on-1 here. And he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got 5 now.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to a point with the bucket from Junior.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Here's Alexander Walker. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Pass to Alexander Walker. George looking around. Goes up to the stripe. The shot, no good. And the Heat going the other way now, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Murray, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Junior. Good. Another from three.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance. George finds Antetokounmpo over Chandler. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by George. Giannis has got 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Murray. He's tightly guarded. No good off the back of the rim.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Junior's out there with Smith. Then it's Cody Zeller. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Gallinari in at the 4-man position.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan. Antetokounmpo's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. Timeout called the Heat.
And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflection.
When you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor, I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
And the Heat with some changes. Mike Powell comes in for Zeller. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Butler. And for the Heat, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Gallinari. No good on that one.
Damn,
some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Anthony kicks to Walker. And it's off from three-point range. Passes it to Junior. 90 seconds now into the second half. Back to Gallinari. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the pass to O'Connor. They get a hand on it. Gallinari with the steal. Junior with it. Working on Walker. Walker with some nice D.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player. I'm sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
An emphatic LU jam.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
No, bro.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Gallinari passes to Junior.
Why he pull up? Oh.
Well, Junior has a high basketball IQ, so I've typically liked his shot selection.
Pass to Walker. Johnson outside. Spurs working the ball around now. The offensive rebound. And good that time. Giannis has got 17.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Gallinari. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Anthony.
And going back.
Spurs leading by 3. Antetokounmpo is out there with Favors. Then there's Murray. Then it's Paul George. And it's O'Connor in at the 2 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now.
Here's Junior. Off the inbound. And the rejection by Giannis.
Giannis.
They double him with George.
Look at that. They really got a double team, though.
And now here's George, the fast break opportunity.
Kaka.
Wide open shot is on the money. And the Spurs lead by 9.
One of the ways to get a great look from the 3-point line is when you're on a fast break. The defense simply lost him.
And it's Junior missing.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's...
Why is it shooting, though?
And again, it's the Heat missing.
And with the success
Damn,
they've
this
had
game.
rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Then for the Heat, Dwight Powell's checked in for Zeller. And it's Ish Smith in for Tyler Hero. Here's Junior. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Put me there.
And to the Kumbo inside. He started by Chandler. And Giannis throws it down.
But sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet. But once he does, man, he can explode.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Spurs leading by 9. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Murray. Giannis against Chandler. Outside for George. Over Junior. George, no good.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Johnson. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. The Heat making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Passes to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Johnson over to help. Right side, Butler.
That's not
Good
foul.
play by Giannis. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Spurs. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold, and then take what the defense gives you.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They trail by 8. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's been another dominant night on the glass for him. Some of his other numbers might...
Connects again from distance.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for 3s in a season. The feed to George. Over Junior. That's good for George on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. The Heat trail by 7. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter.
Just the shot they needed from Junior.
You have to shut them damn fans up, bro.
Fiery play.
Giannis outside. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Junior off target from outside.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish. Good, another from 3.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That 3 moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the 3 and now stands alone at the top of the list.
Have game, will travel. These fans seeing what he's all about.
And he continues, GA, to add to his season total, knocking him down from long range.
Now chalk up another make. This season he has had shooting the ball from deep is something we just haven't seen for quite some time. These shots look
good defense.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. To be honest, he was fired up. He asked his team, how badly do you want this? Because
my
those
God,
guys over there, they're going to give it everything they've got, which means we have to do the same. See if we can match them emotion for emotion. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Giannis passes to Johnson. And he makes
stay on God.
And the Spurs lead by 8.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Junior. And again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And now we've got the intentional foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
A little bit each year, Giannis gets fouled at a higher and higher clip. That shows about how much more aggressive and how much more confident and how much more usage he's had through his first few seasons.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 7. There's 10 seconds left to play here.
And they sent me down.
And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Damn, bro. Fuck. That is what I did not want to happen. You see? Now we play jazz. We took fucking 3 L's. We're gonna go with those jerseys, you know.
You know, they did a great job.
You famously posterized LeBron in your rookie year. If you haven't already, what other NBA star or player would you like to dunk on next?
I remember last time, for the season, I said I wanted to dunk on Al, you know, because Al, you know, he was a teammate of mine. And I did dunk on him last time we played Philly at home. I don't want to dunk on Baines. You know, that might not end well. He's a lot bigger than me. I want to dunk on Taco. That's what I want to dunk on. I want to dunk on Taco.
Man, that's going to be a high dunk.
I'm gonna catch him slipping one day.
Are you and Jaylen Brown?
We have the cameras on the Jazz team bus pulling into the arena. Our camera circling high above American Airlines Arena on this beautiful night, giving you a terrific view of our location here in Miami. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Miami Heat here at the American Airlines Arena. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. GA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a DC kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world.
Great stuff as always, GA, thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. And for Miami, DJ Augustine out there with Junior. Then it's Cody Zeller. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And of the early surprise teams,
if you haven't noticed, all I do is do that. Step back.
And isn't that one of the most exciting aspects of any season, Kevin? You watch a team perhaps outperform expectations. We see a good team take that next step and become a real
oh my God, that was
like there's so many storylines that develop over the course of a long season. I can't wait.
Here's Junior following the basket by Donovan Mitchell, and that one's good. Junior.
Well, the doing work offensively.
Fox with it. Butler covering. Fox against Butler. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Heat. Last time they met was in Utah, where they beat the Jazz.
Yeah, they put the defense on aggressive, intimidating.
Jesus
they blocked
Christ.
a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Now, here's Junior. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
And you gotta respect the range of Junior, showing just how dangerous he can be from beyond.
Fox passes to Tice. He kicks to Mitchell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mitchell's got 5.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And that one's good, Junior.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Tice passes to Mitchell. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Banked in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Wow, gentlemen, the quick first step of Donovan Mitchell gets the advantage, and it's over.
The 3. And it's Junior missing. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. And the shot goes in. 9 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
And one thing you love about Ingles, he hits a lot of contested jumpers.
He does, and he'll get to his game by using jab steps, pump fakes, really good ball handler. He's unafraid in the clutch. He'll talk a little smack every now and again. Joe Ingles has carved out quite a career.
Here's Ingles following the basket by Junior. To the middle, here's Mitchell. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Here's Junior. Nailed from three-point land.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Junior really making a difference here.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Clark comes in for Bogdanovich. McCaw, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Fox. Now here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 22-point game against Orlando. Leonard kicks to Bembry. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Heat, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Bembry. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando. Mitchell wide open. And the Jazz, another 3.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Here's Junior. And again, Miami with the triple.
How about that reply? Junior says, I'll answer with a 3 of my own, thank you very much.
Leonard the pass to Bembry. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's McCaw. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And they're running. Here's Junior. Here's Powell. Pass to Junior. Fires the three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Jazz trail by 10. Mitchell passes to Bembry, and it's good for 2.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Junior from deep three-point territory. And again, Miami with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Mitchell up top. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I tell you, when Donovan Mitchell starts to cook, you might as well sit back and enjoy the show.
Here's Junior, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Junior, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force, guys, for the Miami Heat. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him.
Everybody had their expectations of what we should be or will be, but at the end of the day, you know, we got to be able to focus on us. You know, obviously we went through a little bit of a rough patch. You know, we're still figuring things out, but we can make adjustments and continue to build. And I think we're playing great basketball. I think we're doing things the right way.
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Utah, Myers Leonard is out there with Clark. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Matthews. And it's Bembry in at the 2. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Spurs, was all business. He tallied 50 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure.
Shooting their first free throw of the evening. The Heat leading by 4. And a deep three from Junior. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
1:10 left in the second quarter. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 9.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. Has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Bembry the pass to Leonard. 46 seconds left in the first half. Fox. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Fox has got 11 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Left side, Chandler. Kicks to Junior. Lets it go with a 3. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Jazz trail by 9. To the inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Jazz. So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Magic in Orlando. And that one's good, Junior.
That's a dozen straight points coming off
the triple.
Now, here's Mitchell. D right on him.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so it's the Miami Heat ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here with Quinn Snyder. Coach, your team has faced a lot of firepower from outside. How do you keep them from getting those three-pointers off?
Well, one, they're making them. Hopefully we can get them where they're not open and they're contested and see if they're making that many of them then. But they're getting them a variety of ways. We just got to be better.
Play outside-in defense, right? Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yo.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Gallinari is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Junior. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Zeller in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Look, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also, at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Zeller's got 4 points in the quarter. Jazz trail by 12. And the Jazz call time here. Junior really making a difference here.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
And some changes here for the... Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Left side, Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Junior. Good. Another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Leonard kicks to Bembry. They grab their own miss. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Junior. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Pass to McCaw. Wide open look. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. The Heat leading by 11. Here's the three. And it's Junior missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, the balance, the ability to take contact, absorb it, and still finish. That is beautifully done by Donovan Mitchell.
Fires the three. And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. The drive by Mitchell. And Chandler sends it back. And that one is good. 6 seconds left to play in the third. Lobbed up there for Chandler. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check.
Let's get the rebound.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got McCaw. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Bembry. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Clark in at the center position. Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Jazz.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Good! Another from three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Well, he's been nothing less than great. 3-pointers at a historic level.
I'll tell you, we knew he could shoot with range, but this barrage of threes has been nothing short of spectacular.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Dwight Powell. Daniel Tice is checked in for Utah. De'Aaron Fox comes in for DeAndre Bembry. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Heat. And Utah also making a switch. Bogdanovich is checked in.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
He was all alone on that one.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Offside Fox. The teardrop falls in. Fox has got 20.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Lays it up with a pretty assist. 22 points for him.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Junior from deep three-point territory. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Well, there's no lack of confidence despite the deep nature of that shot. Junior doing work.
Count it.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And Miami making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Here's Junior. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Trains the three-pointer.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Fox. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The pass to McCaw. Inside. Here's Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 26.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 6. We've got 1:55 left in the game. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Junior.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance. I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Lets it go from deep. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 7. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Fox. Fox has got his 7th assist here tonight. The Heat have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And it's Junior missing. Jazz trail by 5. Passes it to Fox. It's McCaw. His three-pointers off the mark. The Heat shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Zeller.
And you can see the floor awareness there. Junior more than capable of spotting the open teammate.
Fox is double. Pass to Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Utah. Junior from deep. And good. There's another.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. 3rd on the list, well in sight.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds both the first and third place scoring marks. First, of course, for 100 points, and third place all time with 78. Anytime Wilt's name comes up, you are making history.
Fox is double. Tice, no one around him. Utah the rebound. That one goes in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can...
And yet another basket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
And it's Junior missing. McCaw, the pass to Ingles. Off target from three-point range. It's stolen by Ingles, and so it's Miami winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Allman, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.
Your boy shitted on them boys. Tripping, y'all. Y'all. Another one. Yeah, boy, against the Cavaliers. Ah, fuck. Shit. Their ass. I don't know how the fuck we lost. Dude, their ass when we lost them. Yeah. Bunch of shit on people, that's it.
That answer. Let's talk NBA bubble. I know a lot of players took their consoles to the bubble. Did you? And did you spend a lot of your spare time on the sticks?
Yeah, everybody took their game system. Especially at first, we had so much free time. As you can imagine, you know, doing the same thing every day for 82 days. I counted.
Well, the Patriots making moves, bro.
So yeah, there was a lot of video games. They played a lot of 2K, especially that first 2 days we were in quarantine, you know, playing against each other online.
So then, were you able to get a rematch with Kemba since you lost to him last time you guys played together with us on 2K TV?
Here we go.
Hey. That's it.
That's it. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. I might be talking trash like a mom.
Honestly, I didn't. We didn't play. I was, you know, in the party, you know, with guys from back home. and just getting the park and getting the wreck, things like that.
Well, you have to rematch with him. It's got to happen. You got to get revenge.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out.
Fuck.
Pass to Porter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Out Drummond. Outside Sexton.
This is my only problem with this.
Clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
Junior fires from way outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, after a strong start to the year, Junior has continued to improve. He really entrenched himself as the leader.
Yo, give me that.
The year. This might be his award to lose.
Oh, you're tripping. How you gonna tell me to throw the ball up and then... Y'all.
Time left, but as you said, Greg Jr. is well positioned. If he takes another step forward, he might just run away with it. Porter passes to Drummond. And Adebayo sends it back. Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Porter. Here's Junior.
Why is it pulling off, though?
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Sexton attacking. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And it's great to see Sexton slashing inside with that quickness and athleticism. Boy, he is tough to contain.
From outside.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Offensive rebound. Butler.
Jimmy,
Elbow shot is on the way. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 6 points for Colin Sexton.
A dangerous score from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot.
Yo.
He gets it in rhythm.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Midget bitch.
Just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
The baby could shoot, boy. The baby could play.
Now, Junior proving how effective he can be from beyond the arc.
The baby could play, boy. Sleep on him.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Junior. 6 points for him. Buries it from 3-point range. Junior's got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, seems like Junior can make any shot work. Stays focused and sends it in from deep.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Love. The kick out to Porter. Fires top of the key. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Robinson's checked in for Porter. And Stith is subbed in for Garland.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And here is Robinson following the three-pointer by Junior. Over Chandler. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and foul on the shot, he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
First trip to the line for him here. And Sexton drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Now, here's Junior. Covered by Stith. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. A three-pointer is right on target.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Now, here's Junior. Covered by Stith. And they take the lead. Junior's got 18 points.
It's amazing how Junior can just flip the switch, turn up the activity level. Big night for him.
Outside, Sexton. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Give Junior credit. I like how he doesn't let tough defense stop him from trying to score.
The Heat shooting their first free throws here for the night. And so he makes both from the line.
Hold up, yo. I gotta make a thumbnail.
Outside, Sexton.
What?
Seconds on the clock. That one's not going to go. And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for Miami. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for... And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, Stensel?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
So on the floor for Cleveland. Man, sometimes they're up front. Sexton is out there with Stith, and it's Robinson in at the 3. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the 76ers, played some superb ball.
Bing, bitch.
35 points, and he got
turn up, y'all. Turn up. Turn up.
Shots from beyond the arc. He was unguardable all game long. He took whatever the defense gave up. I'm sure he wants to do that again tonight.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. It was having a lot of fun. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. The open look here for Sexton. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, the timing, the rhythm. I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get right.
Sound
107 left to play in the first half.
Good.
And Porter, here we go. And too long on the shot.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And a deep 3 from Junior.
Bro, come on, this game tripping now. You hurt. You hurt.
The Cavaliers trailing.
Yeah, fucking ball.
The wide open look here for Garland. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Here's Junior. He watches it go through
Get
the
big,
hoop.
nigga. Get
Now
big.
14.
No stopping Junior there. Even with the obvious contact, he stays with his shot.
Nope.
Great job.
29 seconds left now here in the second.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The pass to Robinson. From deep three-point range. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Robinson's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. There's the triple. And that drops in from beyond the arc. Three-pointer from Junior. Junior's got 8 here in the quarter. Thompson, left side. Shoots over Powell. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Back to back.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1.
Back to back.
You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball.
If I can finish all 4 games,
that may be just the beginning. He might
every day, if I can finish 4 by
finish line himself.
They got Adebayo. Gallinari is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Junior. And it's Augustine in at the point. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And finished off by Porter.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland with it. No points in the game yet for him. Wallace with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. They double team Love. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Miami leading by 7. Pass to Junior. From deep. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got 3 assists tonight.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And here is Garland. Love inside. Gallinari covering. The shot's good from Love.
This is the one thing you can count on from Kevin Love. He's going to stay active in the lane.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded closely. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Sexton.
Oh, I did the same shit, though.
For one more coming up.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
So both teams making some changes here. The Cavaliers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And I'll tell you, Nance can score. He rebounds it, has the versatility to switch 1 through 5, does a lot for this team.
The 3 connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the net.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Sexton against Lamb. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Junior with the ball.
Too far.
He doesn't hit that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And the basket is good. Sexton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the Heat call time here. Powell, he's checked in for the Heat. Thurl comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And Cleveland also making a change. Thompson's checked in. Here's Junior. Miami no good on that time either.
Here we go, bro.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland.
Here we go with this dude. Yeah, just let him.
And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th
just let him.
12 attempts.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Junior off target with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Down low. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Cavaliers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Now, here's Junior.
Oh, yeah.
And again for 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. And he makes that one. Sexton's got 27 points.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Junior the pass to Hero. Junior layouts up good. Another from 3. What can you...
Hold up. I'll be right back, y'all. Wait, bro.
Wow.
My bad. I'm back, y'all. Wait, hold up.
An incredible achievement, one that will surely be celebrated around the world.
And after catching their breath, this crowd now showering him with a well-deserved applause.
Well, GA, he's put on a shooting clinic for sure. One of the best we've seen in playoff history.
Man, oh man, he's putting on a show. This may be the best long-range shooting display I have ever seen.
44 seconds left here in the third quarter. Sexton on the wing. Oh, Nance in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Here's Junior, and that one clearly a foul. Gets on this one. 2 shots coming up. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first free throw is good.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
Butler, he's checked in for Powell. Cleveland also making some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Nance. Porter comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Garland in for Stiff. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Love. Passes it to Garland. Over Junior. Outside Sexton. Goes up again, and he could not get them.
He got blood. What are you talking about?
Go to the line for 2.
He's just good at forcing the issue. Love seeing Sexton stay aggressive and just get under the D's skin.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Now, here's Junior. And another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Pete. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You love to see your off-guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Porter at the small forward.
Why is he shooting?
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Now Porter knocked away. Here's Junior. Love grabs the board. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Garland kicks to Love. Thompson in the posts. No good on that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Junior. Hits it again. Wow.
What an incredible scoring performance here on the big stage.
LGA making playoff history. He's in some elite company on the single game scoring list. Garland with it. Back to Sexton. And another miss by Cleveland.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Passes it to Junior.
My boy is tired.
Shot clock at 5. Back to Augustine. Over Porter. They get it back. Adebayo. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Adebayo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat. Cleveland's gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Love outside. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, we know Love's been a great shooter for many years, but his catch-and-shoot game has reached another level.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
What will man do? Under this music. Yeah.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Junior. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
I need what do I really need, bro? Bro, what do I still? I don't know about that. I'm gonna try to upgrade this. Before you open up window, yeah. I need 3 more thousand. Nike, your boy gonna be getting 2,000 for what you talking about. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about to be 6. 6. What? Yo. He's a two-way slasher. Perimeter defense. Yeah, okay. Two-way? Should be two-way. Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah. Who made the playoffs at least? Only our game played? Fuck. 2022 total points. But I wanna see some. Season high point. Ooh. I've had 90.60 points. Player of the month, player of the week 10 times. Defense player of the year, that one. That's gonna stay 0. One All-Star game, yes sir. A one-time NBA MVP. Shit. But I really want to finish. He's gonna finish right here though. That's the only thing. Rockets mortgage. What the fuck are they calling it the Knicks right now? Celtics. So damn. Why you texting me? You texting me? Call him happy night. I don't wanna know. Deep point contest, you gonna wear your warm-ups like Larry Bird. What the fuck? Hold up. Let's see. Shit. What the fuck? I've had it more. Career points. I only have 4,000. I need 9,000. Championship rings. League MVP. All-Star team. Oh, all defense team. What? Career rebound. A, teammate grades. All team, all NBA leader stats. Announced retirement. I wonder what happens. Alright.